Ladies and gentlemen, the next contest is an amateur featherweight mixed martial arts bout to be contested over three-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Today he makes his in-cage debut. He represents the Aspire Combat Sports Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, Lee Thompson! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He has an amateur record of 0 wins with 1 defeat. He represents the Sanda Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, Jede the Scorpion Paulo! Our referee, Mr. Paul Crossley.
Back from the break here at UKFC in Preston. We have Lee Thompson from Aspire making his debut out of the blue corner, black shorts. Taking on Jede Paulo from Sanda Academy in the red corner. And they are straight to it, Steve. To be fair, given the name Sanda Academy, I thought Paulo might want to keep his striking, but he's initiated a clinch and gone straight forward. There's a lot in the name.
There's a lot in the name. But it's Paulo now been forced back to the cage by Thompson.
Yeah, Thompson did a good job of reversing the position, driving Paulo to the opposite side of the cage, where he's pressuring him now. And he looks a big guy for the weight, does Paulo, I'll be honest.
Yeah, it looks powerful.
Thompson doing a good job though, showing his own upper body strength to turn his man there.
Nice knee up the middle from Paulo there.
I like that right hand on the break from Thompson. Oh, and a good counter right hand off the kick, perfect. Came with 3 shots then. Yeah, looked straight for the double, but gets underhooked and could potentially be a guillotine.
Nice knee to the body. Lee Thompson though gets the head out.
Yeah, Thompson staying on him, not giving Paulo an inch. Both going back and forth, these guys, getting their opponent to the fence, getting turned off the fence, switching through the positions.
Chopping little knee to the thigh there from Paulo, and he's got that body lock.
Yeah, he's corner liking the foot stomps. Thompson tries the Uchimata, but Paulo's strong on top.
Starts to throw some shots, has to readjust now. But Thompson might be able to turn this into a single.
Yeah, look for that, but that
underhook's going to stop. Sorry. Ducks under that wild shot. Looked
like landed high, did that one. I don't think necessarily intentional, but I think Thompson was a little bit low. Paulo's thrown the knee, drifted up to his chin. Well, it did land, but yeah, I don't think it was purposeful.
Paul Crossley having a word with that young fighter, probably telling him, you know, you are responsible for where they end up, so pick them wisely. But there was no intent there to land the illegal blow.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought so. And Thompson looks good to go. I don't think he was shook by it. I think he was just stunned that it happened. Obviously, for being against the rules under this rule set.
It's a way to...
Oh, sharp there from Paulo. Went to the body with the left and then with a left high kick. Thompson coming back with his own.
And you saw Paulo there was like punching through the chest. He wasn't headhunting there, he was punching through the chest to try and close the distance.
Nice switch kick there from Paulo as well, but like Thompson has a good darting right hand when he comes in. He's got to maybe try and dart and then move off at an angle, because every time he hits Paulo, he just drives him straight back.
Nice knee up the middle from Paulo.
That was a solid knee to the sternum there.
Not long left, end of the first round. These 3-minute rounds are starting to fly by for me now, Jay.
Yeah, some pace in that round. The only lull in the round was for the illegal knee. But yeah, that was both guys fighting that round at an intense pace.
And has anybody really put a step, have they put a foot wrong? because it just seems to me that they're countering each other so well.
Yeah, both guys doing good stuff offensively and defensively. Thompson looking good with his straight shots, land some nice sharp straights. Some kicks in, mixing in from Paulo as well. It looks to be, you know, the bigger the two guys, but he's flexible and fast. And yeah, once in the wrestle as well, on the cage and the clinch. Both guys have had their share of time pushing on the fence, being turned off. Nobody been able to get the major foothold in it, I'd say. Fairly even so far. Well matched, as you say, Steve.
Well, seconds are cleared. Round 2 of a potential 3 in this amateur featherweight division. UK Fighting Championships brought to you by Miller's Cars, by Empire Grappling, Dubai Jord. The sponsors here absolutely got to be pleased as punch with how our fighters have come out to perform tonight.
Yeah, the action's been non-stop. Thompson is the one that opts to clinch that time. Paulo gets back on the fence and then straight back on the offensive. Thompson looks to be the better boxer, but Paulo's stringing his shots, punching and kicks together really smoothly.
Yeah, hard inside leg kick there from Thompson, and now Paulo again sort of bullying his way in, but Thompson able to turn him.
Yeah, one of the better things that transfers into being one of the...
Oh, he's under the hips here. Is that under going to be able to help him?
Looked for that trip, but good balance from Paulo.
And gets that on.
Yeah, head position's out there for Thompson. He's going to struggle with his hips being so far from his head.
It was caught in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Now threatening. No, Thompson continues to push Paulo back into the cage. Now Paulo turns and answers with a kick to the midsection and another knee.
Yeah, working well with the knees to the body. That's all money in the bank.
You
nice uppercut there from Thompson.
Hear Dean Garnett over there in the Thompson corner asking him just to chip away at the thighs and the legs in these positions.
Absolutely, you've got to clock up the damage. You know, the knees to the body and legs. That's a nice kick, well blocked by Thompson. But knees to the body and legs will pay off as your opponent starts to get more tired. You know, it makes them potentially more flat-footed, less explosive.
Nice sprawl there from Jede Paulo, but Thompson again with the clinch, manages to force Paulo up against the cage.
Yeah, different tactics, really, for Thompson in his second round. Has been a lot more forceful in pressuring Paulo backwards. It was Paulo mostly in the first round initiating those, but a nice throw there, gets himself into side control,
and then just straight over on the mount.
Good left hand got through, but Paulo now trying to solidify his position.
Now he needs to get the hooks in, right? Or he's going to pull him around.
Yeah,
no, good
Thompson's
little scramble. You need to get the... forces his man down again. But
yeah, mounting to the back again.
But again, doesn't get that hook. And now both in.
Yeah, Thompson could try and tripod him off there while his opponent doesn't have the good upper body grip, but now he does. Might have slid that left arm underneath the chin. Thompson's got to try and 2-on-1 that choking arm to keep the threat away.
10 seconds left.
He's going to have to hold out.
It's hard to see from here how he's, if he's continuing to fight the hands, he must be, as he hasn't tapped, but
yeah,
nice way to...
when you hear the clapper, you just got to, just hold out, hold out, hold out. You know, those seconds feel long when you're in danger, but if you've got 10 seconds, the chance of being put to sleep, unless it's clean on, is quite slim, I would say. But yeah, Thompson had a good job most of that round, but then that late surge, dominant position there for, where's the name just gone from my head?
Jede Paulo?
Paulo. Yeah, and that late surge, the good back take, trying to sink in that choke. That was the most dominant spot of the round, the most, I'd say, yeah, although Thompson did a lot of pressing, he didn't manage to convert to any good positions, really. And Paulo did manage to do that at the end of the round, so it's interesting to see how the judges will score that one.
Well, we've got 3 minutes left to separate them. Perhaps we won't need the judges at all. But Jede, the Scorpion Paulo, looking fresh over there in the red corner, and as does Lee Thompson. 3 hard minutes left.
Straight out with a high kick, Paulo. Thompson trying to work behind the jab. Not throw many kicks. He dreads throw one there, but it's the jab and the cross that have been his money shots. Oh, nice high kick.
He gets in so well after that high kick, but almost smothered his own shots a little bit. I think if he'd been a little bit more patient.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad if Paulo landed that shot and stepped back a little bit. Obviously, instinctively, what he does, he lands a shot and then drives forward. But yeah, I think if he watches some of these back, he might say, when I landed that shot, I could have stepped back and kept the pressure on that way, but easy to say on the outside.
Oh, absolutely, and another heavy shot to the abdomen.
Yeah, I like that left kick, left punch as well. Nice straight left got through, but watch Paulo keeps using that as he goes left to the body. You know, Thompson dropping his arms and then he's dropping the left punch in straight after as well.
Thompson now manages to turn Paulo.
Yeah, just buying himself a bit of rest back because Paulo's turned up the heat a little bit with his striking in round 3.
So has to stay busy here. This Thompson's has to keep chipping away. And it looks to me like he's looking to disengage there, and Paulo was like, nah, not this time.
Yeah, strong knee to the body off the back of that from Paulo, so obviously he's quite happy being in this position.
Big deep breath there from the Aspire man. Oh, gets the guard up to block that high kick.
Yeah, to Thompson's credit, he's got a solid guard, hands up, elbows in, so he's taken a lot of those high kicks on arms. Don't mean he can't still do damage or he can't still find a mark, but oh, nice little flurry from Paulo though.
Yeah, went to the body, and as soon as Thompson looked to cover up, went straight to the head, but no quit at all in Thompson's turn position again, forcing Paulo up against the cage.
Yeah, he's got to secure the takedown here, or he's got to be really busy, because out in the open he's getting pieced up in round 3. If he does get that clinch, he's got to be really busy from there. It's not going to be enough to just hold Paulo there after a lot of the shots that he's landed.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a chin.
Yeah. And walks onto a left hook, did Thompson there as well. Paulo really come alive in round 3. This has been his strongest round. Oh, and a lovely, well-timed high kick off that break. I love that shot.
Now onto the bunk, it's straight onto the back. Trying to lift his man. Thompson trying to turn with him. Paulo disengages, goes high again, goes high again. I'm going to suggest he's going to go high.
That's it, in the box. Yeah, and all credit to Thompson because he's tough. He ate some big, big shots in that 3rd round. And only now has he shown any of it as he sat down there. But yeah, I think Paulo really grew into a fight, got stronger and stronger as it went on. Especially when he upped the ante with his striking. Looked really solid, really powerful.
Yeah, a fun performance. Both fighters need to be pleased with the effort that they put in. And let's go find out who won this one. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard-fought rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. We have a unanimous decision for your winner. In the red corner, Jede the Scorpion Paulo! And ladies and gentlemen, please, a big round of applause for Lee Thompson.